This is Watch Your Style. My name is Eric. Today's video is going to be on box and papers. So the question of the day is, do box and papers really matter? I say no. Yes, but no. I mean, it's kind of confusing, honestly. But the truth is, they really don't matter on certain watches. I'm gonna go over a little bit examples on where they do apply and where they do not make a real deal importance in your watch collection. So when it comes to box and papers, I mean, this is something that has been, it's one of my pet peeves, but at the same time, I understand what the consumer is going through and coming from. I can't tell you how many times people call me and ask me questions about a watch and they're trying to buy the watch and it's like, does it have box and papers, And it's like that box and papers gives them that warm feeling of security, Let's ignore the fact that I'm a reputable dealer and that I have 20 years of experience and that I know exactly what fair market value in the game is. All they want to know is, does it have box and papers? Oh my God, it has box and papers, Guys, it's not a big deal. Box and papers to me does not play the determining factor. I'm all about price and condition. And of course, if you're buying from somebody that's reputable, that you're getting a receipt with the serial number of the watch, which will become pretty much like your title, okay? That is the single most important thing. However, I get it. Some people want the box and papers. I get it, man. I remember my first watch. It was a GMT Coca-Cola. It had box and papers. I don't even know where the heck the box and papers are right now. Let's just be honest. When was the last time you took your watch to a club or a happy hour with the box and papers? I know it just gives you that security at home. I have my box and papers, But what the heck, We're all crazy anyway, so if that's what you're into, that's what you're into. But I want to get down to the facts. For some watches, it doesn't matter, okay? I remember one time a famous line somebody told me, which I call it the famous last words. Some girl came in, she wanted to trade her watch. When I looked at it, it just looked funny. And you know what she said? She said, I know my watch is real. You know why? Because it has the box and papers. It's like, Jesus Christ, like so many things that can happen in a watch purchase and people put everything on the box and papers. Guys, it's a warranty card that's issued to the first person that bought it that covers manufacturer defects, okay? It doesn't say that the watch is not stolen. It doesn't say that the watch is real. It doesn't say that the watch hasn't had 4 tours in South Beach and has been repolished with a Home Depot grinder. It doesn't give you anything. It's just, it's almost like when you buy a used car and you open up the glove compartment and, there's the original sticker price. That would make a difference if it was a 72 Dodge Cuda. But a lot of them are not that, okay? And I get it, guys. Some of these watches, even though it might be a stainless steel sub, might be your grill watch. And I do respect it. But never let box and papers be the deal breaker for a deal. All right, so like I was mentioning before, never let a box and papers be a form to authenticate a watch. If it has the box and papers, that's always a plus. Don't let them overly raise the price, and don't let them rape you when you go to sell your watch because it doesn't have box and papers. You have to know the market, okay? A watch like this Patek, this has a superb box. I mean, it's out of hand, the craftsmanship in it. There's obviously value in this box, okay? It's got piano finished wood. By the way, Patek has the softest leather I've ever seen in my entire life on any box. If you can find leather softer than this, please let me know because I want to line my entire bathroom walls with it. I just can't seem to ever touch a leather softer than what's in this box. So there's obviously value in this box. When you go to Rolex, I mean, come on guys. I know that for me it's a little different because I touched a lot of watches. This is a piece of cardboard wrapped in some pleather with a little bit of suede inside, okay? Don't let them overvalue this box. It's fun to have, it's nice and all that, but it's really just a box. I don't keep my watches in the boxes, okay? I keep them in the safe or in a bank mostly. And in a bank, have you ever seen a safety deposit box? They're not big enough to put these boxes in. This belongs in your closet or something, okay? So, you know what? There is value, but it doesn't make the whole watch for me like, oh my God, man, I feel so great, I got it complete with box and papers. It doesn't matter, man. If you got a good deal and the watch is good and you're happy with it, take it without the box and papers if the price is right. If you have to have it, then go for it, whatever. You know what I mean? But there's a lot of different things. You know, people go, a lot of my Brazilian clients, because of their culture or whatnot, they won't buy a watch, especially Rolex, if it doesn't have this stupid card. Because for them, they feel that the watch is not stolen. And I get it, okay, I get it. If you are buying a watch from somebody you can't trust, that might help a bit. But this card does not tell you that. This might not even be the right card for that watch. You know, if you don't even know how to like verify it, I could just give you any card and say that's the card for that watch. So again, it goes down to the dealer, the invoice with the matching serial number. That's what's important with these type of things. As far as I'm concerned, you could just get this card, just throw it over your shoulder. It doesn't fucking matter. It's not really a big deal. Okay, it's not, you know, it's not the end of the world for me. But, you know, I want the warranty. There's the next one. Okay, guys, look, if I'm gonna pay retail for a watch and I'm gonna pay top dollar and it's something complicated, maybe like a grand complication, yeah, man, by all means, I want the warranty. But again, price and condition. 10-year warranty on a Rolex is like 10-year warranty on a Toyota. When does Toyota break? Honestly, let's be honest, guys. When does Toyota break? A lot of times, this warranty, what it covers anyways, is manufacturer defects. So what happens is like, oh, my watch is not working, let me send it into Rolex. Depending how they feel like treating you, it's like going to the dealer that they end up wanting to put windshield wipers and every single thing on your car and charging you for everything. So again, keep all that in mind so that you can weigh it all out. Okay, now there are some watches that these things make a world of difference. And a watch like a Patek, the box and papers is a big deal. For example, we have this Patek here as an example with the papers. See, this is the real box and papers, like people say. You know what? This certificate doesn't only just, you know, certificate of origin and authenticity. Look, guys, for Patek, it's very important to have this paper. Will I still buy a Patek without papers? Yes, I still will buy it at the right price. Okay, on a Patek, the papers can be anywhere from, you know, $1,500 all the way to $8,000 in difference. So that could be a very big determining factor on the watch that you are buying. So those are kind of things you want to think about and stop the craze of the box and papers. Guys, so don't get me wrong, okay? I'm definitely a watch nerd, and yes, my first watch, I did open up all the little books and read it and all that, and that's fine. If that's what you want, I understand. We'll make it happen, okay? But like I said, don't let that warranty card be the killer for you. You know, maybe for your first watch is fine, but I know guys that have already bought 6, 7 watches and they're still with that. You know, if you got a good deal and you got a good watch, just buy it if it's a good price. I wouldn't want to overpay for a watch if it's not complete. I get it. You know, at a high price, I want everything. I want the glass of champagne that they give you at the ADs and everything. You know, I want like a free cloth. I want all sorts of things. You know, on a Rolex, the boxes are relatively inexpensive. And depending how you treat your watch dealer, if you're not beating them up on the price, of course you're gonna get a box because the boxes are readily available. There's a lot of boxes available. The card, not so much. You'd be surprised what people do with these cards. They file them away inside of a secret file like it's some type of a deed to a property instead of just leaving it in the box where it should be. You know, that's what I recommend. Some people get this Patek certificate right out of this beautiful folder that it gives you for it. File it away. Then when time comes to sell a watch, they can't find it. So keep them together, you know. Then people ask me, how does the watch not have a card? Very simple. I have people that come travel halfway across the world to come see me, not expecting to do a trade with the watch on their wrist. Next thing you know, the watch is traded in. I don't got the card. Do I kill them about the card? No. Because that's another thing. Don't let these guys out there beat you up over the card. You know, on some watches, papers do make a difference, okay? On collector watches, an AP Montoya or a Schumacher, it's kind of important. But don't let them kill you for it, all right? There's only a certain amount of value. Doesn't mean the watch is worthless if it doesn't have the box or papers. keep these things in mind on the hunt for your next watch. You know, at one point I wanted everything as much as possible, but little by little, as you progress in the hobby, it starts becoming less important. Partly, in fact, just because I feel like the boxes lay around in my closet and I don't really get much use out of them, you know. And I never keep my watches in the box because I think that's just, I don't know, it's just not practical. All my watches are usually inside of a safety deposit box and it takes too much space. So feel free to leave me some comments and tell me how you feel about the box and papers debate. And if you're looking to purchase your next watch, contact me at eric@crmjewelers.com and I'll be more than happy to help you out with it. And if you like this video, please like and share. Also, remember to subscribe to our channel. My name is Eric. Watch your style.